Hi everybody. So today I'm going to walk you through Natural Reader, which is an AI text-to-speech website that me and my co-teacher uses in our classrooms. So on the right side here, it kind of gives you a preview of the voice you want the document to be read. So I'm just going to click on a few for
Macroeconomics is a branch of economics.
As a result of certain delays we have had to make. When I hiked to the top of the highest mountain.
So yeah, what you usually do is a student clicks on one and then you could go to start for free. So this is what the general page looks like. Usually what students do is they exit out of this and they just kind of copy and paste the document. So I'm going to copy and paste a portion of a document I already have in hand. And all the students have to do is just click on the play button and it'll read to them in English.
Almost everyone knows about the soldiers of the revolution being tracked by the blood of their feet on the frozen.
So what's really cool about this website is that we use this for our ESL learners. So for example, if the document or if the text is in Spanish, what you could do is you copy and paste the Spanish translation and you look for the one that you need, so Spanish, and you click on one, and it'll read to them in that language.
Casi todo el mundo sabe que los soldados de la revolución eran rastreados por la sangre de sus pies sobre el suelo.
And that's pretty much it. I don't have an account, so I can't really show the other three. But this is just the general website. I know there's other really cool things with it, but we don't really do that. The really big downfall with this website is that you could only use the translation. I mean, I think you could only play the voice 20 times, and then after that, it won't be free. You would have to pay like $20 for it. But how often are kids clicking on the play button? In terms of the SAMR chart, I think this is under augmentation. It's not anything fancy and it's not anything mind-blowing. You know, this is just a substitute that reads the document to the student independently, you know, while the teacher walks around the classroom. There's nothing really amazing about this website other than it just reads to you. I guess the really cool thing about it is that you could copy and paste an entire document. Let me just copy and paste a few things I have. Yeah, so this is like half of some documents I have, and it could just read the entire thing in the language. I do find this website helpful for those who have a hard time reading in English or any students that have a hard time reading in their home language. I also do find this website helpful for teachers who do not know the language. So for example, we have a few Ukrainian speakers in the classroom, and even though we do have the documents translated, some of them do have a hard time reading in their home language, surprisingly enough. Because I know this website doesn't really have a lot of fancy features about it, there is another website I do want to mention. So this website is called Rewordify, and all it does is make the text you have in simple terms. So I'm just going to, show you an example. So I grabbed Dr. Berge's report A, and over here it kind of just simplifies the words. So over here, previous lesson briefly described the lesson you observed. Over here it kind of shows you watch, follow, observed, and when you click on the highlighted, it kind of reads it to you and it gives you the definition, and you could kind of click on whichever and it kind of just shows up like that, kind of like a pop-up dictionary. And you could click on the other words that are not highlighted as well, and it'll, you know, give you the noun and verb, and the definitions. And yeah, I also think this website is under augmentation as well. Again, this is nothing fancy in terms of, you know, using technology to its higher possibilities, but just things to simplify and make things easier in the classroom for the students.